It's right start on a Wednesday morning, starting a day with a smile. We have in studios two wonderful ladies from Savannah Adventist Church. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
You want to tell us your names?
Okay, I'll begin. My name is Natalie Calm. I am one of the members of the Health Ministry Department.
Yes, and my name is Tristina Sampson. I am currently serving as the youth leader at Savannah Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Okay, we're gonna do that again. So you're calm.
Yes, Calm.
Calm or
Calm.
Okay, CALM.
CAUM.
Oh, okay.
Calm.
Relax.
So if you listen, if I ask this question because you remember that Samson was a strong man. So it's like two totally opposites. One is calm, and one is strong.
Here we go.
I'm sure you didn't. Have never
No,
thought of that.
I never thought of
Yes,
it.
look at that.
I'm sure you'd have thought of it if one was Delilah, one was Samson. Wow. So youth ministries, health ministries, family ministries.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So the Savannah Adventist Church has their Hope Alive, Hope Lives seminar coming up
Hope
next
Lives.
week.
Yes. So Hope lives here. We are very excited. We have, as you said, the family, health, and youth ministries collaborate together. Program is really focusing on suicide prevention, and it starts November 14th and concludes on the 15th. So that's Friday and Sabbath, and we'll get in a bit more details later.
All right. So it's three ministries, and you're youth,
Yes.
Samson, and Calm. You're
Health.
health. That's on that. Each disciplines matches your name.
Yes.
Youth, young man, I call upon you because you're strong. And I know this is not where calm is spelled, but you need someone who's calm and balanced to be in health.
To be in health, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Wow. Are you a nurse, by the way?
Yes, I am a registered nurse.
Okay. One of those professions that I just admire.
Thank you.
I don't wish it on.
It's one that you have to have passion for.
Yes. Well, I could tell you, you might not have known this, but I think that every nurse, and some doctors, but every nurse has a special touch of Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I think
You
so.
have to.
I
You
believe
have
so.
to.
I believe
You
so.
have to.
Because in some jurisdiction, the salary could never even worth the amount of sacrifice that is made, and kudos to you, and also to the Samsons who deal with young people in 2025.
The new
God-
generation.
God bless you. God bless you. All right, so on Friday evening,
Right.
this is going to be on mental health and first aid.
Right. So Friday session begins at 7:15 p.m.
Yes.
and with our presenter, Nurse Marsha Elowenia, who is one of the few mental health first aid instructors on Highland.
Mental health.
First aid instructor.
You know, as you grow older, there's so many new occupations. You find a job for everything,
That's so
which
true.
is necessary, though, right? Which is necessary. I
Yes.
mean, mental health first aid.
Yes.
So I'm sure she's gonna tell you what's in that first aid kit for mental health.
Exactly. So the entire program, that first part of it, and that's how we want to kick off the program with the mental health first aid instructor, to talk about some of those early interventions. What are some of those triggers for, mental health issues? Some of us may have it and we deal with it and we know how to cope, but some do not. So we want to find those identifiers and put strategies in place to mitigate them and identify places of support for persons who are having these challenges. And I think the program altogether is an excellent one that we all look forward to. We're quite excited as a not just Savannah, but from the church aspect of it altogether. We're excited about it. And because there's so many things happening right now, and you alluded to it earlier, that we are all struggling with something, and we need to have that platform, that opportunity to open up. And who do we open up to and find that support within each other as well?
You know, speaking about health and mental health, right? One would think that I noticed on your flyer, suicide prevention. One would think that suicide is always associated to family stress, or children being bullied, that kind of stuff. But in the wake of a hurricane like Melissa, with persons going through what they're going through,
Yes.
I'm sure suicide is also very possible.
Very much so. Exactly. And we who are not there having the actual impact, we are also feeling it. Because we're seeing the videos, we're hearing what's happening on the floor, and some of us feel hopeless. We feel helpless here, and we don't know what to do to help them. Yes, we are praying for them and we are supporting them, but we also have that secondary impact. So you can imagine those on the front line, those who are actually impacted by this system. So it's quite prominent, and I think this program is just now at the right time for us to be putting out there.
You mentioned something that is very, very, very true when you said we're not there, but we're experiencing something. I was talking to one of my friends last night in the gas station, and he said to me, you know, I was eating my food. I told him I felt guilty when I ate, right?
It's true.
And he said, brother, I was eating my food, and I just burst out in tears. I just burst out in tears.
Wow.
I just burst out in tears. Because the video feeds are up. The video feeds are up, and he said I could only cry.
Yeah.
Although his family, his immediate family, were not damaged. Didn't experience any damage at all by the hurricane. But God placed this thing in all of us, no matter who you are. God
compassion.
Placed compassion in all of us.
Yes.
To care for another human being.
Yes.
My other friend told me a very interesting story. He said he got a text from a soldier that said, don't come down here to take pictures or whatever, because you will not be able to manage it. Allow us to go.
Yeah.
Don't come now. It's because the stench and it's terrible.
Wow.
It's appropriate weekend.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna take a break because I know that Elder Terrence Blake, Mr. Terrence Blake, is gonna be joining us shortly. So we take a quick break and we're back right here on Right Start.
Strike Zone House of Fun, Grand Cayman's only laser tag arena, invites everyone to an unforgettable experience where the entire family can enjoy alcohol-free, fun-filled time. Let Strike Zone House of Fun host your next birthday party, corporate event, fundraiser, church, school, and social events. We are located in Cannon Place, North Sound Road, units 224 to 227. Join our global membership program, create your own game ID, and earn bonus points as we get ready for league and challenges. For more information, visit our website, StrikeZoneLaserTag.com.
The Adventist Book and Nutrition Center is pleased to present our now and buried treasure brands of natural supplements. These highly acclaimed products range from general health, botanicals and herbal products, probiotics, digestive enzymes, amino acids, minerals, vitamins, nutritional oils, and omega-3 and fish oils. Additionally, our products include heart health supplements, immune system boosters, and male and female health support. Call us today at 345-640-2647. That's 345-640-2647. You could also reach us at 345-949-2647. That's 345-949-2647. We look forward to seeing you from 9 to 5 on Monday through Thursday and from 9 to 3 on Fridays at 209 Walkers Road, Georgetown.
Right, start on a Wednesday morning, starting your day with a smile. Back in studios with us, or joining us, is Mr. Terrence Blake, Family Ministry Director.
Yes.
Family Ministry Director at Savannah Adventist Church. So we went through Friday evening's presentation. That's the 14th? The 14th? Yes.
14 and 15.
Yeah, Friday the 14th. So
Right,
we just
that's
went through
right.
the 14th.
That's right.
So now we're going to the 15th. And it's going to be focused on the elderly. I guess that's my section.
Yes. We begin on Sabbath morning for Sabbath school.
Yes.
The focus primarily will be on the elderly.
On my age group.
Yes.
Geriatrics.
Yeah. You're not quite there yet. You can talk to me first.
He's sporting his patches.
Yeah.
All right.
But as we know, mental health affects all. And, I can speak from experience. My mom is 77 years old. And there's a point when she was alone in Jamaica. And, I talk with her every day. And as you talk with her, you understand the loneliness, some of the challenges that comes with being an aged person, children moving away, all that kind of thing, being alone, and how it impacts mental health, and some of the coping mechanisms that can be provided for elderly, dealing with their finances, how the challenges they face, in all those areas of life. So we're really focusing on the elderly so that we can provide tools to assist them in working through these challenges.
There's a pressure. There is I call it subliminal pressure that persons go through at 65. At 64, 60. Women, 58. Men, 63. Retirement is coming up.
Yeah.
So two things affect you. You're not going to be earning. So your savings make all the sense. And then you see inflation rising every year, everything just rising, and then you wonder, how will that money stretch? You're at the mercies of your children or of whoever there is to support you, right? That's one of the pressures. The other pressure is 70 appointed to man. You start thinking about, well, I'm coming close to the end of my life. And nobody wants to die. It's a real pressure.
Yeah, it is.
Like a real pressure.
Yeah.
And God bless those who would have their partner still alive with them, and they age together, and they But some persons will lose their loved ones very close to that age.
Right.
And it just feel like, and you could sometimes just see the regression from a blooming person to just the thought of my life is coming to an end.
Yeah. And that is why, I often say that it's important to enjoy life when you can, because as you get to that place and
enjoy
you
life
start
at
to
every
think,
stage
that
of
is
life.
it. That is it. Because there comes a point when, you don't have sufficient, you don't have people around you. You lose your independence, because sometimes I say to people, I'm my mom's husband, because she calls me for every major decision. Discuss it with my other siblings. But we decide for her many things. When she was younger, she get up and she goes and she does her thing. But now it comes through us.
And sometimes it gets even worse than that. When losing your independence, sometimes you need persons to even take off your pants.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Oh. So Saturday morning,
Saturday
it's
morning.
going to be focused on the
Focus on
elderly.
the elderly, right?
Focus on the elderly. And then also Saturday
Divine.
mid-morning,
Right.
it's going to be the Divine Service presenter, Dr. Shina Connor,
Yes.
clinical psychologist, comprehensive focus from a clinical and spiritual perspective.
That
And
is
this is
it.
going to be on the entire family. It's
In
not
the
just
entire
on
family, yes. So Dr. O'Connor now will pull everything in, and you know, based on the subject matter, we'll definitely have overlaps. You know, but you know, the more information we have, when information is repeated, you know, it becomes knowledge. So you know, he will cover the whole gamut of the entire family, suicide ideation, you know, all the areas of this mental health challenge that we experience some way or the other.
Just recently, probably about a couple months ago, or sometime this year, I was told of a elderly in my hometown where I grew up committed suicide, which is most times not common for persons in that age group to commit suicide. But as you said, they do feel stress. They do feel depression, loneliness.
Yes.
Sometimes it's illnesses, and they don't want to go through the whole.
That's it. Yeah.
They don't have the hope, the hope that us Christians have. You know. Interesting. So that's gonna wrap up Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, right.
On into, and then we're gonna have lunch with the family.
We leave that one for now.
No lunch, no pot lunch.
Families will have lunch. Families will have lunch.
I'm not coming to that church. I'm going to another church that serves lunch after. So 3:45 p.m.
Yes.
is going to be focus on children and youth,
That's right.
and that's where the strength of Samson comes in.
That's right. So at 3:45 p.m. we'll be having a presenter, and that's she's a counseling psychologist,
Yes.
Mrs. Darissa Applewhite.
Yes, yes.
And as you said, she's focusing on the children and youth mental health. What I love about the program that we have upcoming is that it's intentional.
It is.
So usually when we speak of mental health, generally we think of just young people, but we're covering all age gaps, so from children straight to elderly. So you really don't want to miss this program. As you would have mentioned, things such as mental health first aid. When we brought it up in a meeting, it was my first time even knowing of such, information.
I'm very fascinated to see what's in that kit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but I'm sure it's essential.
Yes.
I know it's needed.
Yes.
And of course, we'll be having some resources provided by the Alex Panton Foundation, who are very committed to, mental health here in the Cayman Islands. And I'm sure these resources will be very helpful for all who attend.
All right. So this is gonna be coming up next weekend.
Yes.
Time is flying. It's just around the corner.
Yes, sir.
Next week, Friday. Give us the times that you start each presentation. Friday is what, 7:15?
Friday 7:15 to 8:30. Sabbath morning we begin at 9:15 for Sabbath school. 11 a.m. for divine service, and then 3:45 p.m. for the afternoon program.
All right. Is there any I can't see the Adventist church without music. Is there gonna be any interspersing of music?
Yes, there will be music. Like you say, you can't see the Adventist church without music. But what we were deliberate in trying not to have too much fluff, because so very often, we have programs and the important elements that are needed. Sometimes we don't get enough of that. And so because of the nature of this subject matter, we wanted to make sure that we give sufficient time for the information to be disseminated, for questions to be asked, and responses to be provided. So we try to be very deliberate with not filling the program with too much fluff, so we want as much information to be provided because it is a critical topic.
Quite concentrated.
Yes.
Concentrated. It's going to be quite, as she said, intentional.
Right.
Pointed. Good stuff.
Yes.
Good stuff. Now I know that Savannah Church on a regular is full.
Yes.
Are you inviting the community?
Yes. This is a community-based program. We as a church, our role is not just to preach to the members or to provide information to the members. Part of our responsibility is to reach a community, because it's a community that makes up the church. And so we understand as a church the needs of the community. We understand what people are dealing with because we interact with the community. And so we are inviting the community to be out and, to be a part of this, to get information so that, together we can grow and our family's well-being can be enhanced.
And what I know about Savannah Church, even if the church is full, the members will step aside and make sure that you're seated.
Yes.
Even if the parking lot is full, they'll remove their cars and make sure that you get the park close enough. And there's a warden right at the front there, Mr. Vincent Hall, who will ensure that you get a comfortable park space and a comfortable seat in church. Right? So it's going to be happening this weekend. Come on out. And if you can't make it, if you really, really can't make it, I shouldn't even say this on the air, but if you can't make it, you could go onto their YouTube channel,
That's right.
Savannah Adventist Church.
It will be streamed.
And be a part. Is there anything that I'm missing?
Yeah, so as we wrap up, I just want to, reiterate the general aim of the program is to promote mental health and to prevent suicide by increasing awareness, reduce stigmas, and to provide early intervention. The sessions will provide information on reducing mental health stigma, creating compassion, empower the community to educate, to encourage, and to respond to, risks generally. Yeah, so we invite all to come on out, and so we can empower ourselves and the community.
And just to add to that as well, we will also have real life experiences being shared. So we have two, young persons who are brave enough to share how they have overcome their mental health struggles. One being on the Friday evening, the other Sabbath during Divine. And trust me, I personally know these two young ladies.
And you know the stories.
And I know their stories, and you don't want to miss it. I really believe that you'll be touched, and definitely encouraging everyone as much as they can to support. As you said, one thing about Savannah, they will provide chairs. We have additional chairs, so we will make the space for members and non-members. And of course, for those who definitely can't attend physically, there will be the live stream here at Savannah Seventh-day Adventist Church, Cayman.
And just when I walked in, you were talking about the issues that persons are having in Jamaica right now, and many of us are connected in some way or the other. So this program will provide some tools that we may be able to, on the phone, talk through with some of our family members and friends in Jamaica who are experiencing challenges. So come on down; it will be worth the visit. Yeah.
So there you have it. We have very interesting surnames, very interesting people. We have the calm nurse, we have the Samson, the strong youth, and we have the family man, Mr. Blake.
Yeah, and I should add, my middle name is Copeland. So, between the calm and the strong, we can help. This is how we have to cope. So we have it all.
Cope and make it. Very interesting. There's always a sense of humor in everything.
That's right.
Thank you so much for coming this morning. We look forward to being a part of this next weekend.
Yes.
Very appropriate, just in time. And I'm sure knowing Savannah Church, this was planned good time enough.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
working
not.
on
It was not. It was not propelled by the hurricane. It's
No.
not. It's not a. It's not a response of impulsive response. But it was God sent,
That's right.
and it will fit in a time such as this.
Such as this, yeah.
Amen.
Thank you so much for coming.
Alright.
Thank you for
Thank
having
I
me.
you
know
for
you also
having
have
us.
a Tuesday coming up later on.
Yes,
in the
yes,
month.
yes. And the persons responsible, I'm sure, will maybe be here
Yes,
talking
yes.
about that.
And also a camp meeting coming up also.
Yes, yes.
Meeting,
So
right.
you'll hear more about those.
Yeah.
Savannah is the church that doesn't sleep, they say.
And you have 2 young pastors.
Yes.
Alright, so
Speaking prophetically
Yes.
on one end, maybe.
That's right. That's right.
one
So,
more.
You said 2 young pastors, so I say you're probably speaking prophetically on one
On
side of
one.
the coin.
Okay. Alright. Thank you so much for coming. This has brought us to the end of Right Start for this Wednesday morning. Why am I rushing the week? Be sure to join us again tomorrow morning as Dr. Shana Connor will be here with us. Who's going to be the presenter?
Yes.
One
yes.
of the presenters.
Yes, yes.
He's going to be here with us. It's Family Matters, an expert in the field. And be sure to join us.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day, folks.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary